Hillbilly Prepper Gals. I'm Sissy Sue.
And I'm Sissy Bob.
Today we're going to do a video. Huh?
Sissy, I just don't want to be that close to you.
I know, I'm injury prone. We're going to do a video on the FAK, on your first aid kit. For your prepping, it's very important to have a first aid kit. Folks, trust me, I know from personal experience.
She does know.
Yes. This is no lie, folks, what I'm getting ready to tell you about my injuries. I was helping Mama burn some brush on the property that we cut down. And Mama says, well, you ready for me to throw some more in? I said, well, go right ahead. So she did. Well, a piece came flying out, so I bent down.
Sissy, tell them the truth. You had your head over the fire.
No, I didn't. So I bent down to pick up the wood that fell out and went to throw it in. The same time I threw it in, a big ember came out and landed somewhere. I just didn't know where. Well, I started smelling something burning. And I'm looking around like, what's burning? So I said, Mama, is my hair on fire? And she looked, she said, no, I don't see anything. I was like, well, I sure smell something burning. So I ran inside and I'm swatting my hair, and I ran inside, and folks, I'm missing 3 inches of my bangs. It got half of my eyebrow, and it took off half of my eyelashes.
Now you see why we make her wear that danger sign, right?
That's right. So I had to run up here and Sissy Sue. I said, Sissy Bob, I need to be doctored up. I can't afford to go to the emergency room.
Yeah, and I do it.
And she did. She cleaned me right up, folks. Even gave me camo.
Yeah.
Camo band-aids.
Just in case, you never know, you got to always be ready to bug out. So we figured I better bandage it, especially with as many band-aids as she always needs. They better be camo.
That's right. So, folks, if she would not have had this first aid kit, I probably would have had to go to the emergency room, $1,285, and they probably would have x-rayed my face for missing eyebrow, you know.
Yeah, that probably so, probably so.
So in the first aid kits, oh my goodness gracious. You're going to lug all this with you when you go.
No, Papa's going to carry that.
It's very important to have supplies.
Lots of supplies, especially when you have Sissy and Paul. Because Sissy's accident prone and Paul is twice as accident prone. I'm always having to fix him up.
So in the first aid kit, of course, you want your Band-Aids, you want your antibiotic cream. Is that what it's called?
Yes, yes.
Like Neosporin or something. Get the Walmart brand. It's cheaper. Pain. Yeah. I prefer the real stuff, but this will work.
Oh no, this is good stuff. It's just the same. And you notice I buy the big bottles, and I have many of them because, again, I have Paul.
Gloves, sterile gloves.
Surgical gloves, because Sissy's going to let me stitch her up.
Today.
So, that's a good thing. Speaking of stitching up, you need a minor surgical kit, and you can find those online anywhere, or if you know a nurse, that's even better. A minor surgical kit. And if you know a nurse, maybe they can get you some lidocaine, because they won't let us have it. We asked the doctor.
We tried to get the lidocaine when we were at the emergency room last time when I injured my thumb.
That turned her into a gimp thumb.
Yes.
I told her, just let me stitch it, Sissy. Just let me do it. 2 stitches, and they charged her almost $1,300.
That's right, folks.
I could have done it for $1.99.
But you didn't have lidocaine, so it wasn't happening.
I got lidocaine spray now.
Okay.
But they just won't let me have the actual needle stuff.
So, and then another good thing to have is, what's that stuff you put on, that liquid Band-Aid?
Liquid Band-Aid.
Liquid Band-Aid. That was a name for it or something.
It's called Liquid Band-Aid.
And in my kit now, I have a trauma book too. I have a book that tells you how.
Oh, I do. I have those in all the emergency packs.
We got them in our B.O.B. bags. We got bags everywhere, folks.
You want some Simply Saline wash?
Wash out those nostrils. It's important if you got sinus issues.
First aid antiseptic. Make sure the person is not allergic to iodine, because yes, there are people allergic to iodine. I'm one of them, so I have a substitute for that. Q-tips. Dirty ears are a problem. No, not just for dirty ears, for cleaning out wounds and stuff too. And I have a bazillion of these little alcohol swabby pads. And let's see, I got, oh, here we go, Dermablast. This is like the lidocaine stuff. It'll kill the pain, although it'll kind of knock you out too a little bit.
And something that I did, which I would recommend that a lot of people could do, I mean, you can get it free in your neighborhood, some areas. Red Cross offers them, your local fire department. is that you may be able to take a CPR class.
Yes.
Very important.
Even sometimes at your range. I went to my local range and got a free first aid class. Sure did. CPR and everything.
Don't let Sissy Bob do CPR on you. She was doing chest compressions and cracked my rib.
Liar. She's a liar. Anyway, move on, Sissy.
So, and you know, I think dressing is very important. And I like to start like this. When you have a mouth wound, it's very important to get that mouth wound very nicely bandaged up, folks. And if you don't want the person to see what you're doing to them, then do the eyes for sure, folks. And you know what? The best part is, Sissy Bob cannot be so bossy to me anymore.
I can't see that right.
But you do want to have your first aid kit. Now look how I bandaged. Now that would have been $1,200 at the emergency room, free right here by the head of the cover gals.
It would, yeah.
Okay, folks, think about it. If you don't have a first aid kit, get one prepared because you're gonna need it. Okay, and again, this is whack jab.
Oh, you need to get that stuff to stop bleeding. That's bleeding.
What you saying, Sissy Bob?
The stuff that stops the bleeding. Quick clot.
That's the stuff I was talking about earlier. Okay.
You just said liquid bleeding.
Oh, no. Anyway, whack jab, WACJP. We ain't crazy, just prepared.
Check it out. See you on the other side.
Take your mummified self away from me. So retarded.